Ancient ruins, grand architecture, and the enduring traces of Roman civilization echoes its glorious past. Yet beneath the monumental structures lies a deeper story, a tale of faith, transformation, and the rise of Christianity that would change the course of the world.
Behind me, you can see Colosseum Arena. This in ancient times it was very famous. It was known as amphitheater, where the many kinds of entertainment activities happened, and then gladiator games happened. But later on, when Christianity grew and Christianity was a major threat to Roman Empire, then they started persecuting Christian, and this arena is known very well known because the Christians were persecuted in this arena. They were given to wild beasts and many such things happened here. So this is a very well-known area, and in ancient days, this is one of the world wonders. And you can see the structure is very old. Still, it stands so strong. So we can imagine that how they have constructed it very well. And now tourists from all over the world come here in Rome, Italy to witness this marvelous structure. And especially for Christianity, we also have an attachment with this, that how people in those days stood for their faith, and they were able to withstand all kind of persecutions with the help of and with the grace of God. So we are here to witness this.
The journey from paganism to a nation deeply rooted in Christianity was not an easy one. For many years, believers in Christ faced violent persecution at the hands of the Roman emperors. Figures like Nero, Domitian, and Diocletian led waves of brutal opposition. Christians were thrown into the Colosseum, tortured, and executed for refusing to deny Christ. But despite the suffering, the message of Jesus Christ spread throughout the empire, carried by the unwavering faith of his followers. Then in 313 CE, Emperor Constantine issued the Edict of Milan, bringing an end to the brutal persecution of Christians and granting them the freedom to worship. In 4th century, Constantine's conversion to Christianity and his decision to make it the official religion of the empire marked a crucial moment in Roman history and the development of Christianity.
Romans or Rome is very important in Christian history because in 63 BC, Caesar Julius, he conquered the most of the Mediterranean world. Then Israel come under Romans rule. Even in the Jesus Christ birth time, Romans were the dominant power in the Mediterranean world, and Jerusalem is under Romans rule. If you see the Bible history, even Jesus Christ was sentenced by the Pontius Pilate, the governor of Romans governor. So there are so much of history behind the Christianity and the Romans. So we are in the Rome, the capital city of Italy.
Among the most influential figures in the early Christian movement were Paul and Peter. But the story of Christianity in Rome does not end with Paul and Peter. Figures like Clement of Rome, Ambrose of Milan, and Saint Francis of Assisi, and many more, played a fundamental role in shaping the church and spreading the faith of Christ.
Vatican City, the St. Peter's Basilica. What a significant moment it is for us to visit the ancient patriarchal church of the Church of Rome, the St. Peter's Basilica. This is the most significant in church history. And tradition says that St. Peter, who came to Rome and he martyred during the Emperor Nero around AD 64. And the traditions believe that his relics were kept in the basilica.
As we walked through the iconic Colosseum, we were transported back to the time of early Christians, where this grand amphitheater once became a place of immense suffering and of great faith. It was here that countless followers of Christ were martyred for their beliefs, facing brutal persecution at the hands of the Roman Empire. Yet within these stone walls, the seeds of Christian resilience were sown, as their courage in the face of death would eventually pave the way for a transformation in the Roman world.
We are here in the most famous place in Rome, that is St. Peter's Basilica. It's a very beautiful place. You can see the great architectural building behind us, and this has very deep rooted relation with Christianity.
It was a blessed time for us to visit St. Peter's Basilica. very beautiful inside the St. Peter's Basilica. It's very magnificent. And what a wonderful visit for us to be witness one of the patriarchal church in the church history. This church has given many bishops. If you see the history, the Latin church fathers, church father Tertullian, and Ambrose, the Archbishop of Milan, and Augustine of Hippo, and the Gregory of the Great. Like that, there are many great leaders who produce from this land. And it makes so much of dimensions, and it gives significant contribution to the church history and the Christianity. Have a nice day. God bless you.
These steps are known as Spanish steps. You can see how elevated these steps are. And there above we can see the church. We have to take the steps. In front of us there is water fountain.
Rome is more than just a hub of culture, politics, and history. It stands as the spiritual center of Christianity, a city that witnessed the trials of early Christians, their eventual triumph, and the birth of the Catholic Church. From the martyrdom of the first believers to the Christianization of the empire, Rome echoes with the stories of those whose faith transformed not just an empire, but the entire world.
We came to Termini main metro station. From here we have to go Fiumicino, that is the airport.
We have to catch the train.
We have got our ticket. This train will take us directly to the airport. So we are waiting for the train.